Hi everyone. Today I want to talk to you about a subject that's close to my heart and to a lot of home buyers, renovating a house. Everybody invariably wants to make changes to the home they buy, even when it's perfectly brand new and everything's done, to the nine. They still want to make changes and make it their own space. And that's just fine. But as an experienced builder and as a realtor who's looked at hundreds, if not thousands of homes and been around with a lot of different clients and seen the outcome, this is a tip I want to give you. Do not do this without an architect. First of all, when you look at a home and you're about to make an offer and you think you can do this and you can do that, it's not always clear that you can. City regulations, restrictions of constructions, neighborhood issues, and all of that are things that nobody can tell you really other than a very good experienced architect, someone who preferably knows their way around the city ordinances and regulations. Your realtor can help you bring an architect to look at the house without even charging, to at least give you an initial idea of whether some of your grand ideas are feasible. For example, can you actually go up a floor? Can you expand left and right and back and forth? Take advantage of that one aspect. Ask your realtor to provide you that service. But then after the fact, when you've bought the home, all of us have ambitions to design a home, and some of us have really good ideas, but none of us have the expertise that an architect actually has. I have built many homes. I think I have good design sense, but I tell you, each time I have seen what a wonder an architect can do with idea that's initially mine, but I just never thought of that one angle that he or she brought to the table. Do not save money on the expensive architect. That expense goes such a long way in the beauty of the home, in the comfort of the home you're going to live in, and the resale value of the house. If you want to save with an architect, here is another tip I can give you. There is something called the builder's set. That's what I usually ask for an architect to do for me. I negotiate the price with them ahead of time, and I say to them, all I want is a builder's set. That means they do the design work and they do the plans and prepare them to the level that the city building department will accept. But I don't have them specify all the finishes, like the size of the window, well, not the size, but the style of the windows, the style of the bathrooms, the layout of the kitchen, the finishing touches, the size of the tile, the color of the walls, etc. All of that is time consuming and adds up to the cost of the architect. If you think you're a good designer, or if you can buy those services outside elsewhere at the lower cost, do consider doing those. That's what I do. I get a builder's set usually, and I negotiate a fixed price with my architect, and I actually do all of that work myself. You can do it. I've seen my very young and apparently inexperienced clients have done it just because they've put in the legwork and done a lot of homework and have consulted a lot of people who knew how, and they've done a great job. Okay, that's my tip for today.